I don't know why it got so...
What the fuck?
Okay, this is, I think, is when it starts happening.
Oh,
I don't know. Pick somewhere.
I'm gonna go to the.
Well, there's
I'm
where
gonna
the
go to where the
car
car would
usually
be.
is.
Yeah.
Car, noodles, hitchhiker.
Okay.
Do you hear the music?
Yeah, it's creepy. Shh.
This is strange, bros. Where is everyone?
We went out too far. Huh. Weird.
Noodles isn't even here. What happened to that little bro?
There's something about this place that's giving me the creeps. Let's just sleep in the car and call it a night, yeah?
Gotcha.
You spend the night crammed in the car together. Something is off.
I'm
so scared. Week 10. Okay.
Ed.
We have to go back to the dynast again.
No.
They're glitching!
Look at it.
Okay. So
Wait. Hold on.
Look at the dynast!
It says leave now.
Instead of
you'll love
welcome.
it.
You're
You'll love it.
welcome.
You'll love it.
And the motel just says MC.
Your room
Your
is
room is
always
always ready.
No, motel. It says me. M-E, me.
Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, it does say.
Instead of the motel sign, it's not fully lit up.
Me. Yeah.
There's something creepy in the window of the dynast on the far right.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I see glowing light. Okay, yeah. So here's the other thing I think I found out. I think there's 16 different endings to this.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
this
part
is
I knew.
fun.
That part I knew.
Terrifying.
Whatever we picked on week 9 would affect the rest of the route.
Okay.
All right.
Good job.
So
Good job.
Now we're stuck in an infinite dynast regular motel loop.
And
Alright.
Your room is always ready. You'll love it. I don't know. Y'all do whatever you flip a coin.
I want to do the. Let's do the motel because we just were at the dynast and I
Okay.
feel like it's gonna show up again anyway, so we might as well. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
do the motel.
We arrive in a circle? Drive in a circle?
I don't think so.
Oh, the music is distorted.
The road trip has gotten really exhausting. Maybe it's time to turn in for the night. Still, you suppose you have to do something before you go to sleep. It's almost like you don't have any choice.
Quiet you.
Are we allowed to choose options or
No.
because we chose two before, right?
Watch some TV.
Some TV. That's the only option. Isn't that the option that we chose last time?
Yeah, it is. It's the only one we're allowed to choose is what I chose last time.
So now we're
It's
just in an
swapped.
infinite loop. We're in an infinite loop now. This is horrible.
You're not quite ready for bed yet, so you decide to watch some TV.
No wonder this was their biggest update. 16 different endings?
Yeah.
And they're all
TV is
trippy.
good. TV calms you. TV keeps the demons at bay.
What?
I like the demons, though. Excuse me. Rude.
Not these kind of demons.
Yeah, different type of demons.
There's still that reality show where the contestants are tiny people literally trapped inside your TV.
Oh, it's this, like we know
stay
that we-
here. We've been stuck here for weeks.
Yeah? This reality show gets old quickly. It's all please save us. Boring.
You change the channel to the Snakes and Ladders TV adaptation. The two aloof people are back at it again, being wordy and mysterious.
You love me? But our worlds are so different. Our lives are so far apart. If only we had a way to close such a gap, like a tool to get from point A to point B.
You mean like a ladder?
Oh no, exactly like a ladder. But I'm a snake. In this world of snakes and ladders, you are either a snake or a ladder. And I've already chosen my side. Which is snakes. My side is snakes, not ladders.
My head hurts, Polly. Can we watch something else?
Next channel is Mer Kingdom, totally objective news
Don't be a
station.
reason.
In today's news, some marine mammals were caught reaching above water without proper permit, allegedly to get some air. After a long trial, they've been declared guilty of treason against the crown. This evening, a public execution will be held in the capital's main plaza.
can't with the Mer Kingdom's bullshit today. Oz, find something less depressing to watch, please.
Yeah.
Yeah?
You leave the static. This TV buzzes almost imperceptibly.
Look at the static. An amalgam of senseless dots. A soothing, everlasting buzz. If you look at it directly, it's like it's speaking to you in all its unsettling
Hi,
grace.
hello. Hello, hi. Do not look directly into the fan.
Hello. It's so calming. Oh god, she's
That's
Yeah,
a new.
yeah.
That's a new
Look at the
expression.
fan.
That's a new expression.
She has looked in the fan.
Imagine if everything was just static.
Sometimes I do wonder where this trip is leading to. Where we're supposed to go. It makes me feel empty. But
The static and the buzz fill the emptiness, don't they?
yes. But sometimes everything just feels like static. Like we're all dots buzzing in a whole bunch of nonsense. Just hovering there. Buzzing forever.
Holly. Oh, new Scott expression too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's okay. Even if everything is just static, I'll always be a dot buzzing next to the dot that you are.
Oh, that was so cute. I know, buddy. Let's buzz together forever.
Oh shit.
7 mine. Oh god, our hype is so low.
First-
I don't know if it matters
Yeah,
anymore,
I'm
but
sorry. I'm just like, no, it probably still does. You watch the static all night. You gain 7 mind from the soothing buzz, but lose 7 height for doing absolutely nothing.
next stop.
Whoa, what the fuck is in the cave?
Oh!
Get in!
Get in.
Pay your
Pay your
respect.
respect.
I
I don't enjoy either of these.
I want to go to the cave.
You want to go to the cave?
Sure.
I guess we're going to the cave.
I
If
wanna
we,
get
you know
in.
what? If we die, we die. I didn't enjoy
Yeah.
our stay.
I mean, there's Scott.
What could be inside this dank, dark cave? As you approach the entrance, you got a feeling that something is wrong with this place. Maybe you should turn back? Nah, you don't want to. It's almost like you can't. Whether you like it or not, your only choice is to
Go spelunking.
Go spelunking.
spelunking.
We need hype.
Who knows what you'll find here?
Look,
That's always
it's an
fun.
event. It's got the exclamation. What the background?
Yeah, woohoo! Time to explore a dark cave with your best friends. What could be better? Here, have 7 hype from all the hype of exploring caves, because this will surely be a fun-filled experience,
Well,
right?
thank you for giving us the hype back that I needed. So we're just visiting a random cave? Why? You guys? Oh, this is a repeat. Okay. We don't have to stop at everything we see on the road, right?
Cheer up, Polly. Exploring a cave will be fun. New smells and tight spaces to get stuck in.
We start walking through
The
the dark.
music
Oh, God,
stops.
As we get music change to the wind.
I have been conditioned by a certain DM that when music stops, things are not
Bad.
good.
Bad. Bad news. Bad
Nothing is
no.
good here. I need to go home.
As you get deeper, light becomes scarce and resources that keep getting scarcer.
Light becomes a resource that keeps getting scarcer.
Yeah, it slowly gets harder to recognize what's a path and what's a dead end. You make a right, 2 lefts, another right.
I don't know about this, fam. Are we going too far into this dumb cave? I didn't even get a choice this time. Remember, we'll eventually need to get out.
No, you're too invested now. You need to keep going.
Guys, I made a mistake bringing us to the cave.
Don't you
Although-
bass strum me?
As you traverse all kinds of turns and passages, you wonder just what you're expecting to find.
I hope it's a bar.
Maybe the usual thing, some sort of conflict that forces you to make a choice. Yes, something like that. And so you eventually find a fork that begs for a choice. Should you turn left or right?
That
Oh,
is not a
well,
good
good.
choice. Like, it's not, like, I don't know what,
I don't frickin' know.
But you're Vicky.
I have a left is best. Hopefully it doesn't get us killed.
Probably because you're left-handed.
Usually the option you have to choose from are more, how do you put it, colorful?
I think helpful.
Left or right.
You
It
choose.
feels a bit basic. But oh well, you onto the climatic outcome of this situation. Climatic outcome happening now.
The narrator doesn't have power over anything anymore.
The cave just keeps going. You're definitely not used to this. And then
Oh
No,
God!
no,
Look at the
creepier!
drawing!
it got more sketchy.
Should we just do all left since Chris chose left the first time?
I mean,
See what
Yeah.
happens.
by engineering and maze statistics, that's the smart thing to do.
Yeah. Again with this left or right thing, I don't even think it really matters. It's not even remotely funny this time. I thought it was funny last time.
I don't know, bros. Oh, Scott. I think we've gone a bit
so
too
tired.
deep.
Yeah, Scott's right.
They're not wrong. But you don't want to admit that you are completely lost now.
We're completely lost, aren't we?
I don't like the music anymore.
So I guess going back is just as good as going forward.
You just need to keep walking. Maybe they'll get to the other side. Cave Den looks so big from the outside. If you just keep walking some more until
Oh, left is on the right side now. Right's on the
Yeah.
left side. Have we gone back? Have we
Huh.
we switched?
that one felt a bit weird. Like, not completely right. You're feeling a little bit dizzy. The cave goes on and on forever, the same claustrophobic walls, all damp and hard. It almost feels like they're slowly closing in on you.
Oh
It
man.
doesn't feel good. Common sense should tell you not to keep going, but you have this basic instinct that you can't stop now. Even if the walls keep closing in on you, slowly but steadily. At some point, you can't comfortably walk at your full height. You need to bend your back a bit. Soon, you're almost crouching. Before you realize that you're
This
crawling
turned into the Magnus Archives real fast.
into narrower and narrower cavities. This is not going to end well, and yet it doesn't feel like you have a choice. Unless you...
You don't get a choice. I'm freaking out.
Rose, are we sure about this? If we keep going, I might get stuck.
Scott isn't wrong. You're almost starting to have difficulty breathing.
This is the buried. Oh my god. Friends? Discord?
She's back.
Alright,
Okay,
welcome back.
we can freak out now.
Ah!
Still.
Still, just keep going.
Just keep. So what the fuck?
We found the back
Never.
rooms!
What the fuck?
The narrow passage has suddenly opened into something. As you crawl out of it, you find yourselves in a hallway. It looks like a nondescript hotel hallway, except there's no doors. Just the hallways, going and going.
Something's wrong, bros. Listen.
Nothing. There's nothing. I don't hear anything, Bill.
Exactly. There's no noise at all.
I don't like it here.
It's true. The space seems huge, and yet there's not a single noise, not a vermin crawling or some water running in the distance. Nothing. Going back is outright impossible. The crawl space from which you emerged is legitimately tiny. It actually took Scott some time to get out, and it doesn't look like he could get back in there. But these hallways seem to lead nowhere at all. And they all look the same, going and going. Sometimes there's a turn, but there doesn't seem to be any logic to them. You all wonder what this place is. Is this still the cave? It's lit by some white lights that make the whole thing look a bit like a hospital. Who even put them here?
Stupid cave. How do we even know that we're going in... Wait. How do we even know that we're not going in circles? These halls all look the same.
Maybe we could leave a mark.
Oh, good idea. Pass me the marker. Stupid
Scott-
cave.
Scott gives Polly a marker. She writes "stupid cave" on the wall.
Now we stumble upon this again, we'll know we've got in circles.
As she finishes, you hear a sudden noise. The walls rumble.
Do you see it? It came up on the image?
Yeah. I saw it. Well, that's what that was like them writing it.
Yeah. Just wanted
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah. No time to think! Right?
You run as fast as your sore legs let you. Polly and Scott do the same, the echoes of your friends' steps filling the halls. And yet you're sure there are more steps echoing. Someone else's steps. You keep taking turns until you face a choice.
Oh, shit.
I hope that it's Jerry. But it's not.
I'm gonna say go upstairs.
Go upstairs.
Yeah.
Alright. As you climb the stairs, you realize what a dumb choice this was. Why upstairs? It always slows you down. But on the other hand, at least going upstairs feels like you're getting closer to wherever an exit might be. After climbing a few stairs, you get into a different floor. The halls look all the same, except they're all covered in a dense fog. You can hardly see your own hands, let alone Polly and Scott, who have become mere silhouettes.
Okay.
Guys, are y'all okay?
Yes!
Good.
Following your voice, Polly finds you amidst the fog.
Scott? Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Great.
Wait,
What?
that voice, Scott's voice is coming from your left, right?
So?
Look to your right.
Oh no.
Scott's silhouette is there, and it's definitely not where the voice is coming from.
Rose? I can hear you, but I can't see where you are. There's too much fog.
This is seriously creeping me out, Vicky.
Yeah, me too.
Is
Is the silhouette some sort of trick, or is that voice trying to lure us away from the real Scott?
Rose, I can't hear you. Please, Rose, I'm getting scared.
I don't know. The voice seems like it's trying to pull our heartstrings to convince us. It's a bit suspicious.
sure, but if the real Scott is the silhouette in the fog, then why isn't he saying anything at all? It's weird.
Ugh. You choose. Should we go toward the voice or the silhouette, okay? Chris. This is too weird. And I just couldn't bear the weight of the consequences.
I gotta be honest, I'm kind of with Vicky on this. If that is the real Scott that we can see, why the hell isn't he saying anything?
Well, that's the thing. He just said he couldn't hear us anymore. So what if
We can't hear him.
we just can't hear him and we are only hearing the voice?
This turned into a horror game real fast.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm so happy.
And
I
there's
was
16
here.
more of these, Aki.
Yay!
Based on
Yeah,
our
this is-
choices.
This is our new thing that we're doing now.
Yay!
And you know what? The devs put Ghost Spelunking as the hint so we would do this first
That's
of all
true.
of the endings.
Mhm.
So that's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. It's up to you.
All right, Chris, make a choice.
You are Vicky.
I am with Vicky, and so I will go by her logic. We will go to the voice.
All right.
It's the voice. You're almost sure. The silhouette is too suspicious, so quiet and all.
And still, too.
And you follow the source of the voice. You eventually find Scott not too far from where you were.
Rose!
Oh, we
God,
found
there
him.
you are! I was scared for a bit.
Who was the silhouette then?
Don't worry about it.
It's okay, Boo. The important thing is that we're all together again.
And yet, can't completely brush off the idea
No.
that Scott is a slightly different vibe to him.
We didn't find him.
Someone says this isn't your Scott. But surely this is just these fucking caves messing with your head big time. Unless... No, you can't let the caves get to your head. And what's the point of worrying about this now? It won't solve anything. So you choose to focus on getting out of here.
I wonder if this is just like a multiverse cave. We just found the wrong Scott,
Maybe.
that's all, right?
Maybe.
Fine.
You keep walking through the fog for what feels like an entire hours. So dizzying that soon you feel like the mist is slowing you down, as though you're dragging your feet through a swamp. It's like one of those dreams where you're in a hurry, and yet no matter how fast you try to run, you move incredibly slow. The only solace is that your choices about which path to take were already so random that seeing nothing changes very little. There's a downside, though.
Oh.
Sometimes you can perceive silhouettes not far from you. Most of them are unmoving, which unsettles the three of you. They look like they're just there, standing, looking at you.
Other
The
people who
most
have gotten
unnerving
lost
ones are
in this.
probably the ones behind
Yeah.
you. Soon you realize they're always behind you. They look as still as the other ones, but after a while, you realize they must be moving, because they're always there, no matter how far you walk.
I hate this.
A long time passes. At some point, you feel like the fog is seeping into your brain.
Rose, I'm getting tired. Should we sit and rest for a bit?
I don't know about that. The silhouettes seem to be following us. Maybe resting isn't the best option.
I get it, really. But if we keep going on like this, I'll faint at any moment. Whatever happens will happen, but we won't have any energy left to do anything about it. Also, if they wanted to harm us, they could have done it already. Couldn't they?
Maybe. I don't know. Vicky? I'm nervy. I'm gonna.
I don't know, man.
I guess I will say Scott makes a point. If you keep walking and he
You're
passes
just gonna
out,
pass
then
out and be dead in
he's
here.
just gonna pass out. And if they
Mhm.
are going to attack him, they would attack him anyway.
Yeah, I think
And then you would
resting might
also
be-
just lose him.
Yeah, let's rest. You settle on resting. You all sit against the wall. Polly offers to keep watch while you and Scott sleep. This might be the only upside to this fog. Falling asleep is easy when you're surrounded by a confounding mist that blocks most of the already faint light. You have comforting dreams. You dream of times where you weren't trapped in a cave. Dream of the outside, a concept that by now feels like a mythical place of fairy tales. A place full of things you dearly miss now. Clean air, bright light, natural noise, the sky, the sun. A time when you and your friends were having a fun road trip with no worries in your heart. Where you can find some kind of comfort in this dream, you wake up. As your eyes open, the sudden realization of the caves rushes back into your mind like a bitter punishment. Remember that those times are gone. The caves are your life now. And yet, something has changed. The fog is no more. It's totally gone, as if it were nothing more than a bad dream. You finally regain vision. It'd be good news if it wasn't for a detail that you can't unsee now.
Stupid cave, stupid cave, stupid cave, stupid cave. Okay, this is not fun.
Does this mean we're walking in circles? You said if we stumbled upon the sign you left, that's what it'd mean.
No, Scott. This means that this place definitely and deeply fucked up.
Well, now we know we're totally surrounded by a stupid cave.
The stupidest cave.
You keep walking. What else is there left to do anyways? You walk and walk and walk. After a while, doors start to appear. You keep walking through countless doors down different halls. Many of them look exactly the same. Sometimes stupid cave is written all over the walls, sometimes it's not. One hall is tilted slightly to the left, throws you a bit off balance. There's a hall that looks totally normal, but there's a low yet clear static noise in the background.
Oh, all the
And
choices we've
there's-
made.
Then there's the hall filled with windows. This one gives you hope, as windows means you might gain more perspective of where you are. This is before you look through the window, though. What you see is a huge light well. Other walls with windows, the same as the window you are looking through. You can surmise a massive building with this sort of internal opening, only letting you look at other walls. Looking up and down doesn't help either. The walls go on for so long that it's impossible to see if there's a sky above you or where the floor is. Just walls. And that's not even the worst part. In some of the windows across the light well, you see silhouettes. They're too far to make anything of them, but they're there. They're only in some of the windows, but it's hard not to notice them, as they don't move. They're still, just there. You can't see them clearly, but you'll have this chilling feeling that they're quietly looking at you. It feels like a quiet mockery, a frustrating reminder that you're trapped in this cave, an oppressive reminder that claws at your throat.
What are you looking at? Say something!
Polly goes on like that for a while until she gets tired. One might think the sight of other people would bring solace to being this lost, yet it does the opposite. You can't help but feel like it's your fault to remain lost and alone in here forever. And yet, eventually, the strangest thing happens. One of the doors leads to the most obvious yet unexpected hall.
The original one? Oh, the cave.
For once you cross it, you once again are walking through the cavernous tunnel. There's hope in this, you all agree. Nothing about it proves you're an inch closer to escaping this place, but at least it looks like a cave again. You feel a bit more confined in the cave, but a little less trapped in an endless bad dream. You do the only thing you've been doing for the last several hours. Keep walking. You walk, and you walk, and you walk, until you stumble upon two paths. Despite the fact that you've been stuck in this predicament so many times since the fateful moment you stepped into these caves, you have the strong feeling that there's something final in this choice. And although this brings you some relief, it also means that now, more than ever, you must choose wisely.
Climb the stairs, take the door, there's no business being there.
Polly. I'm sorry. I don't even have wise judgment anymore. I'm just curious as to why it says Polly. That's clearly her room, right?
Do we go to her room?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to go to her room, I think.
Okay.
Are we sure?
Yeah, look, it even has your name on it.
I'm not sure that's a good thing, buddy. This looks exactly like my bedroom door from when I was a kid. The resemblance is uncanny. This cave has been mocking us for hours and hours now, but this feels personal.
It's impossible to stop yourself from losing 7 mind from this malicious twist.
Good thing our mind was ridiculously high.
But as off-putting as the door is, its strange nature lures you in strongly.
Wanna go first, Polly? It's your door, after all.
I guess it makes sense for me to go first, right? Right?
She opens the door and immediately freezes up.
This is my childhood bedroom, guys. But how? It's not even in this realm. My room, if it even still looks like this, should be in the human realm.
Molly's so shocked that she doesn't realize the other key details.
There's something in the bed.
Yeah, for one, there are windows. And these aren't like the windows from before. No, these are windows led to a calm, beautiful night sky. Cautiously, the three of you enter the room, mesmerized by the stars, lured into the promise of a reality outside the caves. You wonder if what outside the window is truly the outside. You're still inside the caves, aren't you? Like Polly said, her old room is even in this realm. And as you walk closer, the door closes behind you. The noise is almost impenetrable, too low to truly disrupt the dead quiet of the night, but loud enough to make you turn around. In doing so, Polly notices the other significant detail. There's a small lump under the bedsheets, only a fraction of what must be the back of a head sticking out.
Is it her?
As unlikely as it sounds, there's only one explanation that makes a sliver of sense.
No.
The back of the head moves gently, the peaceful cadence of someone breathing as they sleep.
What the fuck is this? I want to leave, guys. I won't let this cave mess with me anymore. Yes, let's leave. She's crying.
You follow Polly as she goes back to the door, disturbed but ready to take the stairs, but there's no cavernous tunnels beyond the door anymore. There's a muted gray hall. An entire hallway seems to be made entirely out of hard, solid concrete. Only one thing disturbs the absoluteness of the cement: paper and sticky notes hanging in messy display on the wall. You get a closer look.
Recurring gag story.
It's Polly. There are sticky notes filled with tidbits about Polly. Stuff like, Ghost Girl, that's a
This really
party
is the
animal.
back rooms.
And there are dozens of sketches. Some bear a very slight resemblance to Polly, while others land much closer to the Polly you know.
What is all this? I can't.
Before she can finish that thought, a figure appears from the other end of the hallway. It looks blurred, undefined, and it makes you feel strange.
Should not be here.
The fuck
Oh my
are you?
god!
Oh my
Fuck you, game!
god! Jump scare.
Did something come up at the
Sorry,
screen?
everybody. Yeah, it fizzled out.
Yeah, no, okay, but besides that, I saw the fizzling, but I was like, I like looked down because I was like, oh, that's a scary thing.
No, basically,
it didn't like it made like a glitchy thing and then it just went black and shot us back here.
Vicky, why didn't you stop? There were some caves over there.
We stopped it. But we visited some caves recently, didn't we? You guys know we don't have to stop at everything we see on the road, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. That's what we do.
Sure, but so what? This isn't some game with unavoidable rules. We can just choose not to stop there. What are we going to do there anyway? Wander around the cave until we get lost? Doesn't sound fun, buddy. Come on, I'm sure the next stop we'll find will be way cooler.
Okay.
You drive past the caves. As you pass the cave entrance, you can't shake off a strong feeling that there's something intensely off-putting about the cave. You can't stop looking at it. You feel like you were there recently. Or like you're inside there right now, even as you look at the entrance.
Are we free? No, of course not. Chris, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I mean, time-wise.
I mean, for D&D.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Let's
Oh my
frickin' do
god,
this,
look
and
at
then
the
that's it.
world! Hold up! What is all this shit?
Oh, it's all bubbly now.
There's no more cute ducks or billboards. What is this?
The interstate sign just says X.
And like, there's pieces of like the frickin' rock is just levitating. All right, do we go to the dinosaur or do we go to?
I mean,
I feel like at some point we're gonna go to all 4 of these
Yeah.
locations.
Okay, on point. I guess we're going to the graveyard. More ghosts. Sure.
More spook.
Yeah.
Oh, another graveyard. No, Scott.
How many graveyards are around here?
I'm so terrified. I've got like, not goosebumps, but just like that feeling of like dread. You know?
Yeah.
That
You
icky
saw-
feeling. I
Mm.
love this. This
You
is my
stopped
bread
a
and butter.
lot of graveyards on this trip. This is like your thing now.
I'm so curious how this ends.
Now that you think about it, this graveyard seems familiar. You sort of remember reading some of these gravestones before. Actually, no, don't think about that. It's road trip time. It's pranking time. Ignore that gut feeling that something is deeply wrong and pull a prank already.
Those are our gravestones, aren't they? Raise
Raise
the
the
dead. Oh
dead.
no, it's gonna be us. Yes! This place is a snooze fest anyway.
I don't know, Polly. Isn't raising the dead like a bad thing?
No, buddy, it's all A-okay. It's for good reasons, such as having fun.
Oh, okay then.
As the two of them discuss this, you can't ignore that there's something strange happening. A strong fog that rolls in from time to time.
No, no more fog. Go away.
At one point, the mist covers everything, and a strange old woman appears, visibly concerned.
Oh, Baba Yaga.
You young fools. You're toying with forces you do not understand.
We're not really toying with anything. We're kind of stuck.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know that yet. This is the graveyard of graveyards, a place that transcends time and space, and the inevitable graveyard that eventually claims us all.
You're funny, lady.
I am speaking true. Your disrespectful tomfoolery is a desecration of all things sacred in the graveyard of graveyards. This place breathes. This place knows. And this place isn't happy with what you're doing. Stop yourselves before the graveyard decides to stop you itself. I hear you, old lady. I realize now that our actions weren't okay. We understand. Here, let's shake hands as a sign of our understanding.
I assume it was a joy buzzer. Yeah.
Hand buzzer. True classic. Come on, guys. Let's go before this buzzkill goes back to raining on our parade.
You run through the fog until you feel like you've lost the old lady. As the fog surrounds you, you begin to lose your sense of space. You feel like you're nowhere. Before you can keep worrying about all this, Polly brings you back to reality.
Oz, my good friend, I appoint you manager of Raising the Dead.
Whoa, bro! That's a huge honor!
It is. Raising the Dead is all about technique. But I'm too drunk to decide how we should go about this, so chop chop.
One second, I got a stupid apple pop up.
Yay! Anyways, you know what to do. Make a choice.
Yay. Get a shovel and dig up the bodies of those buried long ago beyond memory, the ones that could have been. Use the power of the monkey's paw to bring back the person closest to you so you can get...
I don't like any of this.
Oh my
Ba-da-ba.
god. Again!
Go for it.
I'm Oz! And I'm just like, oh god. Screw it.
Ew.
We're in full spooky. I'm gonna do my least favorite fucking thing and use a monkey's paw.
Cool!
Alright.
Ah, the monkey's paw. You remember buying it from the weird old man who only spoke in cryptic, vaguely threatening sentences. This paw
Say
comes
it.
with immense power. You can use it to wish for whatever you can imagine, but beware. Why do I keep trying? You never give a fuck about these ominous flashbacks. You'll just use the paw's dangerous magic power for something utterly dumb, like getting free drinks or pulling a prank.
It's the prank. We're doing the prank thing.
I love that
Fuck
told
you.
me. I love that whole thing. That's me.
The monkey's paw! Are we sure, Oz? The weird seller said something about it being really dangerous.
I only remember him saying something about pranks. Probably that we should only use the monkey's paw for important stuff, like pranks.
Yeah, it was probably that. We're good then.
You use 7 magic to bring back
Holy
dead
shit,
person who's
soul.
close to you. Oh,
Did I leave again? Hello.
welcome back. Hello.
Welcome
Oh,
back.
our soul surpassed an ending.
That's cool. Which technically counts as a good deed, right? So 7 souls for doing a solid for a dead person. After making a wish, an unsettling amount of dark purple smoke emanates from the paw and seeps into the ground. The ground starts vibrating in slow, heavy pulsations as a deep guttural noise emanates from within it. Then a long, charged silence until a hand erupts from the soil.
Wait, I know that arm.
Oh god, is it
She's
Polly?
terrified.
Please don't tell me it's Polly.
Why is she so terrified already? Fuck! Fuck, fuck, fuck! This is not good. We need to leave.
But
Now!
It grabs yours and Scott's hands, and you all leave the graveyard behind as the corpse continues clawing out of the underworld. As you run, you catch a glimpse of the tombstone appearing through the fog. It's only a split second, but you can't ignore what it says.
yep.
Paulina Geist.
Why is this haunting Polly so much?
They told us this ending would be about Polly and Scott. That's why I was like, we should talk to her.
Well, that's why I thought it was. I mean, they said Polly and Scott. I thought it was gonna be like both of them, but so far it's just Polly.
I think it's the
Oh, because
choices
because we
we've
chose-
made, yeah. We chose
the
going
fact
to
we
her
chose
room.
to talk. Right. We've also chose to talk to her at the beginning of this.
So,
I wonder if we chose Scott, if it'd be different.
then...
No, I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Hmm.
Yeah, if we'd had a hitchhiker with us, it still wouldn't have made a difference.
Oh, that's true.
So,
We just had Vera, I guess, in the background going, "Oh, what the fuck is going on? What you idiots get me into?"
she wanted to leave because she doesn't want to see her own body, but just reanimating a dead corpse doesn't mean the soul goes back into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we're at a double
Dynast.
Dynast now.
Problems
Oh, look!
continue. The newly
Oh!
installed disables BIOS. The game's breaking.
Yeah,
There's
right.
glitches all the way around.
You'll love
left
it.
and right too.
This wasn't fun. Who knew graveyards could be so sad?
I like that our card stopped
Oh.
breaking down though.
Medidus is a classy impact as you expect. Is as classy impact as you expect it to be. It's going to be impossible for you all to find a place to sit by yourselves. But for some reason, you feel like you already knew that would happen. You suppose this is the part where you choose someone to sit with.
A table that doesn't want to be bothered.
Yet again, you choose the table who clearly doesn't want to be bothered, but this time the people sitting there are quite different from before.
Polly, look! It's us!
Huh. Oh hey! You made it all the way here!
This is a strange vision, and you're all standing in front of what seems to be other versions of Polly and Scott sitting at the booth.
What the fuck is happening? Why are we sitting there? It's the road trip. It keeps happening and happening.
Yeah, bros. It never ends.
We hit game over one too many times, so we decided it was better to give up and stay at one location. Now that I think about it, it makes sense that if we stayed here long enough, the loop would repeat despite us. Loop? What are you even talking about?
Polly, I'm confused.
You don't get it. It's okay. Just lose. The loop will reset and everything will be back to normal. If you're overlapping with us, it might also mean that you're disrupting our own loop a bit too much. You should probably stop.
Polly's right. You gotta stop before it gets too weird. Better for everyone's sake.
Yeah, I can feel it. Us interacting is having some strange effects. You must leave.
Please just move on to the part where you choose an option and mess with your resources.
My advice, though, aim to lose before it's too late.
Never! I don't feel okay. Oh.
Oh! Your friends are a bit too shocked. This is not good. Other Polly's right. Let's just choose an option and move on.
Throw your wallet at a stranger, stab someone, and steal their food. Holy shit.
Wait,
I guess stab someone and steal their food? We can lose some soul and get some stamina.
that
I know
is
she
true.
said aim to lose, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm curious, unfortunately.
You don't have much time. You grab a knife and stab a stranger sitting in a booth next to you.
Please stop! I don't like getting stabbed!
This effectively makes you lose 7 soul. Then you eat their food. It's some nice apple pie. You realize it would have been better not to cut the pie with the same knife you used to stab them. Too late. The important thing is that by doing this, you effectively gain 7 stamina. Resources affected. Now you're good to go. You grab your friends and run out of the diner before they can think too much about what just happened.
Oh no, I don't want to
It's
stop.
time to stop.
We're back to being alone. Where
I
are
don't
we
think it
going?
matters.
I don't think it matters
Where are
either.
the benches? Where are the benches?
Run. Finally, a rest stop. I need to lie down for a bit. These last few days have been intense. Empty? Again?
What if we turn around? We might just be going in the wrong direction.
I don't know, buddy. Maybe we can't find another place that's less fucked up. But if we turn back, we know for sure that there's a bunch of fucked up places waiting for us.
That's true.
I don't know if I can take another round of visiting those places all over again.
But what if we're like in the eye of a storm, Polly? What if all the paths we could take are wrong choices?
Let's cross our fingers and hope that that's not the case, Scott.
That was a really nice analogy from Scott.
I know.
Mhm.
Good job, Scott. You used your brain.
Well, you know what? Even if it is, at least we're together, bros.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just hope that we're not in the eye of the fucking storm.
So, should we keep driving forward then?
Yeah, let's do that.
Perfect. Better get some rest then.
Yes, tomorrow might be a long day.
And you all go to sleep. You try not to think too much about all this.
Week
Week
11.
11?
So broken over here. Oh god! What is that supposed to be? Can you choose it?
Huh.
Sorry, it scared you. So you're not allowed to choose it.
We were waiting for you.
The billboard says 2.
That's different. Yeah, it's a different location now. Like, everything's more glitched out.
I will say, these parts are more glitched out, but you still have the billboard down here. And
Yeah.
the car. It's starting to get better, maybe.
No.
Okay, I tried.
It's a motel. It looks familiar, but everything has in it. TV or pizza? Pizza or TV? Where does it end?
Some TV.
You're not quite ready for bed yet, so you decide to watch some TV. Everything has been weird and off-putting lately. Maybe some TV will numb you for a few hours.
Oh god,
Oh
they're
my
all
God,
A
the
dead.
kids are
reality show
dead.
where the contestants are tiny people literally trapped inside your TV.
But they're fucking dead. Wow.
Holly, do you think they're okay?
I think we should try another channel.
You change to the Snakes and Ladder TV adaptation. The ladder is lying dead in a pool of its own blood.
Oh my god, the snake shows snakes.
The snake holds a gun and looks broken inside.
Their love, though. My lover. My ladder. You were always so optimistic. So sure that there was a way for us to ascend. To escape this dark pit in which we fell. But I am a snake. Betrayal is in my nature. If you get too close to me, I can't help but take you down. Those are rules that even I cannot break. Not even I. For this is a world of snakes and ladders. So wait. They mentioned a ladder could bring the two lovers together, but one of the lovers was already a ladder themselves? How's that work? That's so inconsistent.
I think the show means that we're all either snakes or ladders, and we can't escape the nature of who we are. Which one are you, Oz? Are you a snake, or are you a ladder?
Question makes you a bit uncomfortable. What if you're a snake and it's you who's taking your friends down this weird rabbit hole?
Don't call me out like that.
What if you're a ladder?
You try another channel. Next channel is the Merc Kingdom's totally objective news station. Technical difficulties, please stand by.
Oh. I hope the Merc Kingdom is okay.
Let's not think too much about it. Oz, can you change the channel? Stop, 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 stop. Each one has a different letter. Which one do you want?
Dealer's choice.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Oh, it's talking to
Stop.
us!
Stop.
What?
Stop.
I don't like this channel, bros.
Stop. Restart the loop.
Is it talking to us? Like, literally to us?
Yes. Restart the loop. Stop this. Code 2 unstable to keep going.
It's supposed to be the dev in the TV. That makes me feel a little better. TV is scaring me.
Yeah, not cool TV.
Holly grabs her remote. She tries to switch channels. Just stop.
Ah!
He tries to turn off the TV. Stop. Stop before the damage is irreversible.
Holly, make the TV stop, please.
I'm trying!
Stop.
Oz, why didn't you stop? There's a motel over there.
Oh, did the same thing like we did in the cave. Didn't we, though? I feel like we stayed at that motel.
No way, we just drove by it.
I know. And yet... something feels incredibly off, guys. It doesn't feel right.
I'm Vicky.
Whoa, the motel's...
Oh, I guess we're just gonna keep. You will stay here.
You will stay here.
Oh boy,
We're
I
gonna
don't
keep
even get-
going until the game either strips us of our resources and forces an end, or we reach a destination. The game has to end. That's what the problem is.
No, it can't. Did you guys see her thing?
You are at the motel. You have always been at the motel. The time for choices is over.
Come on in.
Come.
Jeez.
Sorry, I'm a child. Motel? Didn't we just visit a motel recently?
No, bro. We visited a we visited something, I'm sure of that.
Yeah, buddy. I think we visited a motel.
No way. Wait, remember that.
I know. But my memory feels foggy, and I have this nagging feeling we've been to this motel before.
Agree to disagree.
Sure. In any case, the thing that's bugging me now is how deserted this place is. Did you notice? There's no one here. Not even staff.
You look around. The motel is absolutely empty.
Don't yawn.
Sorry.
At least yawn and then do your line.
I'm sorry.
Strange.
It's not only that. Have you noticed it's super quiet?
You're right. Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? This is odd. I don't have a good feeling about this, guys.
I'm not feeling well either.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Something feels off, bro. Like, inside.
Yeah, I can feel it too. It's weird. Like it's coming from your very core, right? I don't like it. Ugh, maybe it's this place. Let's leave, okay? I think I've had enough of this motel anyway.
You all go back to the motel entrance. When you get to the main hall, there's something there, standing, waiting for you. Oh! You need to stop.
Ah! Who are you?
Just stop. You're pushing this too far. Reset the loop and everything will be back to normal.
This is like a weird anime plotline too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just leave, Holly. I'm not feeling okay.
Things have been off lately. Was it you? Are you doing this to Scott?
They can't reset the loop if you don't help them understand, you know?
Yeah.
They're video game characters.
No, you're doing this to yourselves, and if you keep pushing it, it will only get worse.
Worse? What do you mean?
Just stop.
Vicky, why didn't you stop? There was a...
Uh-oh. Huh?
Maybe it's a good thing we didn't stop.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know why, but I don't have a good feeling about that motel.
Right. And I don't feel good anyway. Something feels wrong.
Oh.
Ooh, spooky. Oh!
This is
Time
the
for being
only
young and
spoiler I had, was that you could find
unafraid.
Spooky Academy, but I don't know what it means. Well,
Well,
I'm
it's
ready
too
to
late.
shit my
But
proverbial
now
pants.
we're here.
Alright, I like how they have the old theme song, and it's all broken.
The time for being young and afraid is over.
Unafraid is over.
I don't feel right. Whoa.
Why is all this happening? I'm not talking to Oz.
Well, you're only supposed to drive until you either lose or reach a destination, but you're not doing either this time. We didn't count on you going for longer than 8 weeks or so. So I imagine the game is starting to malfunction because you're pushing it to its limits.
Game?
Yes, this is all a game. I guess there's no point in hiding it now. You've come to this very same realization yourself a few times in the past. This always disrupts things a bit.
Narrator warned us. What?
Sorry, this is probably a tad overwhelming. Normally the loop ends and resets, and everything goes back to normal. The problem is now that you're not ending the loops, some other loops have been created by these errors, and they are now overlapping with this one. You're overtaxing the system, and the malfunctions are spreading exponentially. I don't know, fuck up your resources, reach a destination. Just end the loop, okay?
Hmm. So if this is a game, does that mean you are...
Yes.
And we just keep going on the road trip and repeating loops?
Yes, you do.
What's the point of everything? Why? I don't even know where to start.
It's okay. I can imagine this is a lot to take in.
At least the road trip has been nice, hasn't it? Up until it all went to shit.
Yeah, we tried to make it nice. Chaotic, but in a fun way. Good memories, you know?
Yeah, good memories.
Hmm.
The sky looks nice tonight, doesn't it?
I guess it does, yeah. Spooky Academy, where it all began. Do you even miss it? The chaos, the laughter, being young and unafraid? But the most important question is, what is the school doing here in the middle of nowhere?
I didn't even think about that. My brain was like, oh, we went home. Naive.
Something's off.
Oh, look at it!
Oh,
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, this is
Where
so
do we want to go?
cool! And terrifying, but
yeah, where do you want to go?
Auditorium.
smart.
Oh,
Whatever the fuck
right.
purple used to be.
It was
Creativity?
creativity. Yeah.
Charm?
Charm.
Oh, listen.
What's
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's all broken up though.
so?
I'm Oz, so maybe the
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not.
let's go see Coach.
genuinely-
Maybe Coach is okay.
Coach, help us.
I can't go.
Oh. Wait, try somewhere else.
Check class.
Okay, I had to go to class, I guess.
Huh? Spooky Academy?
Oh no! We drove to our school?
It makes zero sense. Spooky Academy has never been in the middle of the desert.
Are we sure? Maybe it was always in the middle of the desert. We never realized it.
There's a whole forest behind it. No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
Maybe Spooky Academy is branching out throughout the country.
I highly doubt it. This is weird as fuck. Come on, let's look around to see what this is all about.
You roam through the halls until you finally enter a classroom. The teacher hasn't arrived yet, so everybody's chatting amongst themselves. There's one weird thing happening, or two things to be exact.
Whoa, it's their old models.
I was just...
Wow, we haven't seen them in so long. I forgot they used to look like this.
Yeah.
Alright. I hereby call this meeting of the Prankmasters to order. Prankmaster Dog.
Here.
Prankmaster Geist. Present. Great. Okay. Our first order of business. Operation Prank the Teacher. What the fuck?
Holy, look, it's us. Oh, so weird to look at yourself from the outside. We looked different back then, didn't we? That's so strange.
That's the strange part.
As you discuss this anomaly, the other Prankmasters have dismissed a plan to poop on the teacher's desk. They have apparently moved on to potential manslaughter.
Love that. Oh, Miss Lestrade is a vampire, right? Why don't we open the blinds so when she comes in, she burns to dust?
Oh boy, that'd be such a good prank. No.
That's why we're the
Prank?
Masters!
With a Z!
The blinds won't budge, though. I remember this.
That's good. Now I realize murder wouldn't be a nice prank after all.
Not so fast, buddy. Look over there. It's Oz.
What's he doing?
If I recall correctly, he's becoming a minister.
Aw. Yeah, to consecrate the room, right?
Yep.
Your other selves chant some prayers and draw a bunch of crucifix on the chalkboard. Just as Miss Lestrade finally arrives. Turns out vampires can enter a concentrated room. They just burn to ash immediately afterwards. As Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor, cleans up the mess, the other Polly and the other Scott approach the other you with very serious looks in their faces.
Dude!
That was...
Totally awesome! Oh, that was not very nice.
Oh, they've grown.
It wasn't nice, was it, Polly?
It isn't a word I'd use to describe the prank. No.
Oh,
How can we manage to murder a teacher and get away with it?
El Spooky Academy was incredibly strange.
Yeah. Half the classes made 0 sense. Most teachers felt like unexpendable props, and nothing seemed to have any real consequences. There was something fishy about it.
Ooh, a mystery! Maybe we can look around and gather clues! Uncover the Spooky Academy secrets!
Nope.
Apparently we can't.
Whoa, what was that?
Whatever it was, I'm not a fan. Let's hope it was a one-time thing. Oh no! He's starting to get sketchy.
I don't feel good. He's also old Scott, again.
And sketchy old Scotch.
Sketchy old Scotch.
I think I'm gonna...
Oh no!
Oh,
Scott!
what?
You look different. Ugh, I think we gotta leave. Whatever that was, it surely wasn't good.
Yeah, let's go before it happens again. With a Z!
Sure, buddy.
Can we leave? Whoa!
What is that? Why is it crying?
Well, it's not giving me an idea of option. It's not telling me what it is.
What
Yeah.
the fuck is that place?
Oh, is this like... I wonder if this is... Whoa! Oh, Jesus Christ. He's everything, every time. My heart is so small.
I love that. What is happening to Scott?
It's hard to tell. The system is using most of its processing power to deal with all of these malfunctions. And I guess this guy is subconsciously forfeiting most of his internal process, so the system can deal with this whole mess.
We're killing him. We're killing Scott.
Um...
Oh no! He truly is a good boy, isn't he?
Yeah, that's Scott for you. But as a result, he might be running his core process, and the character cornerstones only becoming the simplest expression of what Scott is meant to be.
Character cornerstones?
Well, characters are a complex thing. You've developed one cornerstone first, sort of a thematic pillar, and then you build a few more. Then it's a snowball effect. The character starts to get fleshed out from all those pillars. And thus, Scott is slowly regressing to his main cornerstone.
What would that be?
I guess you'll find out if you all keep going.
Is he in danger, or...?
No, I'm quite sure things will go back to normal once we solve all these malfunctionings. But you all need to end the loop, Polly.
We're trying. Kinda.
Get out of the car and look at this building.
What is this place?
It looks like Polly!
Yeah, it does.
Maybe it's Polly's house then?
Nah. I've never seen this place in my afterlife, which makes it 10 times creepier.
Of course, aphorism that doesn't really relate to the situation.
What?
Scott, it's getting worse, man. Hey, you okay, buddy?
Hooray!
I guess that's a yes.
So, Polly, do you want to check this place out? Makes sense that you make the choice this time, right?
I am not entering a weird ass place sculpted in my image and likeness.
You all enter the sort of
Whoa.
sanctuary of Polly. It's full of long halls and big chambers, all made of beautiful marble. There are statues of Polly everywhere.
What?
The statues look like Polly!
Yeah, they most definitely do.
They even come with little stories!
What do you mean?
You go to where Scott is, close to a statue of Polly playing chess. He's not wrong, there's an inscription on the plinth.
Polygeist and chess. One of Polly's traits is her passion for a mastery of chess. This series, two main purposes. This serves two main. Yeah, I saw it a second. First, it builds lore, especially towards her relationship with her mother, Nadja. It's a different way of showcasing a mother-daughter relationship, as we discover chess is how Polly connects with her mom, despite having such different personalities. Second, it aims to add more depth and texture to the character. Polly is one of the smartest characters, even if she rarely displays his intelligence in conventional ways. She often messes with other characters, effectively outsmarting them in a chaotic way. But by being bubbly and a party animal, she's often still judged as not that smart. A later reveal of her more stereotypically intellectual passions invites us to reflect on our own judgment of the character.
Polly! The person they talk about in this story has the same name as you!
Yeah, she does.
The other statues depict what you could call other basic traits of Polly. The next chamber is filled with statues of Polly with different people. The inscriptions on the pillars seem to be talking about Polly's relationship with the other person.
Look, Polly, it's us!
Aww.
Aww.
Polly and Scott, the prank masters. Polly and Scott have a deep, sincere friendship that's fueled by their shared positive demeanor. Hijinks often ensue due to Polly's penchant for chaos and Scott's lack of better judgment. They have a bimbo and himbo vibe. Together, they're the prank masters. They pull practical jokes that can be either dumb or incredibly dangerous. This is both a recurring gag and the root of some significant events. Check general lore for more information on the prank masters, the consequences of their acts, and the origins of the organization.
With a Z!
Bimbo and himbo.
I liked this story.
Me too. Still, this is one weird trip.
You keep walking through halls. One chamber is completely empty. There's just one golden plate on a wall. It reads, "That's how I died."
Polly's catchphrase, a lighthearted joke used as a standard reply when someone talks about anything that could be remotely deadly. Polly will diffuse or recontextualize the conversation by answering, "That's how I died." The catchphrase is simple, silly, memorable, and it defines Polly better. She's someone who can joke around, even about her own death. Ultimately, a lot of gravitas is added by the fact of her death being profoundly tragic. The reveal aims to be a character-defining twist that throws a new light on every time she's made the joke. This can be read as a mechanism to suppress a dark memory. But it also proposes a definition of Polly as someone who can endure the worst and still come out on the other side smiling. This is starting to be a bit too much for me, guys.
Oh no, what's wrong?
I just don't love being psychoanalyzed by a bunch of statues, you know?
Oh, right. It's just like what Coach said once. Memory of something that Coach said that's almost related to the situation in a dumb, absurd way.
Uh.
I think I'm gonna throw up, Rose.
Oh my god. Oh,
Oh no.
buddy, are you okay?
Don't worry, bro. Something dumb and naively positive.
Oh,
With a Z!
yeah, I think this is our cue to leave. Scott needs some rest. And I think I'm done with this marble statue therapy session.
I can't wait to see how this breaks down Scott if we do a different ending.
Mm-hmm. You all leave. Polly's pretty quiet, but her silence is incredibly loud in a way.
We'll
Well,
make you stop!
We will. Oh, there's the
these
tables are
benches.
back.
I couldn't pick anything.
Oh, have you looked at
Oh,
that?
no, that's Polly, that's Polly.
That's
Oh, sorry,
me.
yeah, sorry, my bad.
You're good. Have you looked at that? What the fuck is it?
The system is cannibalizing itself, it seems. It's doing all kinds of somersaults to avoid completely imploding.
It looks intense. Almost beautiful.
Looks dangerous and imminent. You have to end the loop.
Hmm. That sanctuary was fucked up, man. All my suffering is what? A narrative device? My character's cornerstone? A twist?
Not exactly. The way I wrote you, your tragedy isn't supposed to be your cornerstone, Polly. If anything, it's what comes next. How you always choose to embrace life no matter what curveball it throws you.
First of all, cheesy. Second, it's all nice and positive, but it still stings when you're on my end.
I'm not arguing with that, but you know conflict is also part of fiction.
Why are we even arguing anyway? What's the point of these conversations when this is all just code and script?
Look, I'm not going to pretend like it isn't a script behind all this. There is one. But when you create a character, it soon grows past its cornerstones. It's almost as if you set them free. Yes, I do write your words, but while you're writing you, I also wonder to myself, what would Polly do? What would she say? It's like an object you've set into motion, you know? Once it's moving, you're not necessarily applying force anymore, and yet they keep moving. I can imagine where you may be headed, but ultimately I don't entirely know. Like a road trip where you don't know what destination you're headed for.
Oh, shut up.
My point is you can be fictional and still, in a way, be real. You're made of pieces of myself and people I love. Traits, beliefs, antidotes. I've seen the sun rise after a party, and for a moment I set all my worries aside and just thought, fuck, life's good. And that's you. Now people will get to meet you, and I trust that some people will look at life differently thanks to you. That effect will be very real. I want to think that after this, there's a Polly who stays in these stories, having misadventures and creating more good memories. But there's another Polly, one that goes beyond the story, beyond the game. A Polly that stays in motion even after I'm gone. You ask why you have these conversations. To me, I think these conversations are about reflecting on the meaning and purpose of the characters I create, where they come from and where they go. To you, I sincerely don't know. I'm sorry I can't give you a better answer. To the Polly who will stay, I can only do my best to write you faithfully and with care. To the Polly who will go, wherever you go, I'll be rooting for you.
There it
Damn, that
is.
was deep.
I was gonna say just force the game to end if things broken.
We are moving on to the
The road trip comes to an end.
So this is it.
Oh, I gotta click.
We should definitely reset the loop. Otherwise it looks like everything might go to shit.
Pretty much.
I mean, look at poor Scott. He's clearly at his limit. Just
Scott!
Scott. That's who he is.
Scott loves his friend. Scott loves Polly.
Oh, buddy. I love you too.
That's all that's left of him in the middle is Scott loves his friends. That's so cute. This artwork is incredible.
But I think I will keep going, Vicky.
Where?
There. Promise me you'll reset the loop once I'm gone, okay, Vicky?
Polly.
It's fine. A part of me will surely remain here, in the loop. Good memories and all that, right?
Yeah.
But I need to try. If only so that a part of me gets beyond all the script and code. Like you. You're here, but also kind of there. Which reminds me, can I ask you for another favor?
Sure.
When you're out there, carry me with you. That way, if this whole keep going thing doesn't work, I'll still make it to the other side somehow.
Polly.
And maybe a part of me will get out to a place where I truly get to write my own story. Anyhow, I'm not one for goodbyes.
She hugs you and stays like that for a while, as if she was holding on to this moment.
Bye.
After that, she starts walking into the nothingness. You stay put as you watch her, getting further away. You tell yourself you'll wait until she disappears below the horizon. And so, you wait just a bit longer before ending this loop, making this moment last as you bid Polly farewell.
End of the
When
road.
you're out carrying me with you.
Oh, shh.
Oh.
I am that smiling girl you met at some party night, filled with possibilities and made of hurricane. I took your hand and you felt old and bereft of air, as you realized it was so hard to keep my pace. And as the sun rose, I smiled and said, let's dance again, just one more time. And still some think that I'm a fool, 'cause my endless smile. But truth is, it is not my thing to parade my smarts. I am the one who loves and laughs, 'cause I choose to see the light in everyone, because you see, I am the one that feasts on life. I'm all the parties, I'm every time you looked at your friends while the morning crowned what once had seemed an endless night. And then you said, let's toast to life. I am that moment when it hits you, and suddenly all the world seems to vibe. And as you connect to everyone for a second, you stop feeling be to you? A mirror of desire? Just some fictional character passing by? A bunch of code with a bubbly smile? I am a memory of good times, a reminder that everything dies. As the moment I represent can only drift away. Can only drift away. Can only drift away.
Whoa!
Oh,
Warning, you've reached the end of the road. Would you like to deactivate this destination for your next road trip? No.
no.
Oh my god, that was great!
Mm-hmm.
Damn emotions.